All right. Hello, it's me, Queen Sensitivity, and today I'm outside at a park. This is kind of uncomfortable for me because I don't like to be in public while I'm doing private things. But right now, it's a crane right here in front of me. Can I show that? Would that be okay? I think it's fine. Just trust it's a crane in front of me. I woke up today and I was supposed to do a personal reading for a family member, and I saw this park flash my mind for me to come here this morning. And then when I was in my car, the spirit was like, you need to do a reading for everybody out here at the park. And so here I am. I hope it goes well. What else am I need to talk about? I don't think this is gonna be a pickup. Oh, my flame came back. I lit this little like bug repelling candle that we had at home, and it just came back to life because it got blown out by the wind. This morning I was listening to Solange to get in the mood of Sunday. I feel like Solange is my church music on Sundays. Leave me alone. It's a love bug that just passed by. Trying to make sure I get everything out. I hope everybody has been doing all right and all the stuff that has been happening. Please go check out my Instagram. It's Queen Sensitivity 1 at Queen Sensitivity 1, all lowercase, and the number 1, not 1 ONE. Oh, it's a bird, a blue bird. See, look, all the little creatures came out today. Hello. Because I post a lot of updates when I'm not able to like record a video. I'll do like a little quick picture or a little quick reel with little messages that I'm getting from spirit, and the message of today was to stand on it like little baby. Oh yeah, hey mom, if you're watching this video, I feel like I was supposed to say hey today. Yeah, spirit was just saying like, you hit a wind, pick it up. Anything that you believe and how you feel and your dreams and what you want and your desires, stand on it. Don't back down. The crane is flying now. Don't like go back and start second guessing yourself. I feel like 2:33 I just saw on a timer. Today is and forever, it's very important for you to believe in yourself. Don't gaslight yourself. If there are things that you need clarity on, it will be given to you. My allergies. But in every moment, make sure that you're believing yourself and trusting your intuition, trust your gut. It's extremely important. So today, I have the Light Seers Tarot, and I have the Muse Tarot, both by Chris Ann, and I have the Energy Oracle deck. And this reading will be a gift. I was called to get this bag today. It's from Urban Outfitters. I feel like everything is important to bring my stuff out here rather than my regular backpack. And in this bag was this bow. So I feel like Spirit is saying this is a gift to you. This time is a gift. This reading is a gift. These messages are a gift. You are a gift. Your life is a gift to you. Because that was in this bag. I think I got this for Christmas. That's why. So it's like present receiving time. Hear the wind picking up. And then they say, Spirit is saying to do like divine masculine, divine feminine, and then like divine union with these. So, and then the divine masculine is going to be represented by the pink. Divine feminine is going to be represented by the blue. And Spirit wanted me to make sure that I do an emphasis on the fact that all of us have these energies within us. It's not referring to gender. So if you feel and you hear messages that resonate with you in either of the cards pulled, then that is your message for you. Or if you feel it resonates for, you know, a message for you according to a divine counterpart or the energy of the day, whatever, just choose what resonates. This man was staring at me like, what is she doing? I don't know. Okay, I think we're going to start with the divine feminine today because I'm drawn to these. Let me just get this piece of selenite. I got a new piece of selenite yesterday. I'm grateful that I was able to get it. Selenite is so expensive, at least at the places that I go. Ooh, look. 10 of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. It's a little baby. It's a squirrel in a tree. I feel like squirrels, they have like, what's like forever memory. Like they have really good memories about where they put all their stuff. And so I feel like that's a sign from Spirit, from God, that God remembers you. It remembers all of their parts, all the people, all the beings of the universe is within the heart, the sacred womb of God. You are seen, you are never forgotten. And also, like the nuts or whatever they bury, that's like their nutrients in their food. Like, hey, within like the, you know, the seeds, star seeds, are keys and codes. And Spirit is saying, I feel like coming to like collect all the keys and codes are being dug out because it's spring, you know, to be awoken and remembered. This is the first card, 3 of Swords. Beautiful. The reason I say beautiful, I've been really encouraged lately, again, referring to my posts, to be excited about any trauma or any difficulties or difficult feelings coming up. Feeling this one. 5 of Wands. Yeah, any feelings of needing to, like, any emotions coming up about. Hey, squirrel. This squirrel just got on this little box and, like, stared right at me. Any feelings of, like, emotional heartache or, you know, distress or stress or, like, negative emotions, feeling like you need to compete with people or you're not doing good enough or as good as other people. All of that stuff is gold. I will just say personally, I've been having like a lot of little like different thoughts and emotions coming up. I think I've dealt with them pretty well, so you should congratulate yourself if you've dealt with them at all. But what I'm feeling like, all this stuff just needs to come out. I'm hearing like the game just need to be played all the way out to the end so that it can end, so we can have no more. So please don't be in resistance to any negative thought patterns, conflicting emotions, you know, anything happening, any emergencies. Just be in flow with them, because that is, I truly feel with the 10 of Swords being represented in this deck by somebody walking away, it's the end of a lot of this stuff. It's the final it's the final countdown. Oh, and look, I heard Ivy is important. This shirt is Ivy Park. I'm at a park, and the brand was actually inspired by a park in Texas. And I feel like ivy, I've been seeing ivy, ivory, the color ivory has been very important. Ivy, the plant, I know covers houses, like it'll grow up the sides of houses. And I feel like this is the removal of it by not fighting it. Like I'm getting imagery in my head, like ivy covers a house, all this conflict. And you try all these years to like get it off. You try different poisons, you try, you know, weed whackers or whatever, but it keeps on coming back, like repeating patterns, repeating cycles of things that are hopefully, I don't want to like get these people in my video. Different cycles, you know, different things that like are my pet peeves will come up over and over, things that trigger me. And I feel like it's into that. And so I feel like the ivy, you have to pretend we're in a magical world with like princesses and stuff, like it's finally about to go away, because you realize like it wasn't there to suffocate you, it was there to show you that you have the magic in you to, like, if you don't resist it, if you stop trying to make it go away, it'll go away on its own, because you no longer need it to fight against. Hope it makes sense. 2 little baby girls in this little wagon, so cute. I think that's the best part about parks, is like the fish and the little squirrels and the birds, and there's always some little babies. They look so cute. Just cute little babies. So be grateful. So, and be angry if you want. That's fine. It's all 10-10. Like, I don't want to, like, I hate when people, like, kind of force emotions on people. Like, feel however you feel. But if you would like to get out of it, out of those harsh feelings, I just saw 22, try not to be in resistance, and then look at it from a perspective where you can be grateful for it, because it's the end of it all. It's done. We're not doing it no more. Feeling this one. Chariot. See? So this is one of your final messages, Divine Feminine, is that we off to the races. I just feel like this is a lot of blessings coming in for you once again, Hello. And then I think this is white. Like, the color white is very important. Like crystal clarity. I feel like a lot of people have gaslit the feminine, and it's his family coming this way now. I think somebody is graduating. I forgot people be graduating from school. Well, there goes your sign, graduation. Moving on to new things, graduating into higher life from this, finally jumping off of this. But I feel like with the Chariot card, this is the Divine Feminine getting in the receiving mode. I feel like the Divine Feminine has been doing a lot of the chariot work, charity work, giving, over giving a lot of the times, and being unappreciated, gone overlooked for millennia, like carrying this whole planet on our backs. And finally, it's time. It's always been time, but it's time for even if you've seen the Dalmatians that I posted, the black and the white coming together in unity, going towards the same cause, fighting for the same cause, standing up. Justice, divine justice is being served. If you see sunsets, I just saw a bird fly by. You see sunsets, that's a sign. If you see horses, that's a sign, especially two horses. I'm hearing genies out of a bottle. These are all signs for the Divine Feminine that the Chariot is coming. All right, anything else? Ooh. I'm hearing it's not important. Is that all for the Divine Feminine? I'm here to tell you to take care of yourself. Make sure you take care of yourself. If you have allergies like me, get your local honey. I haven't had local honey in a few days, so that's why I'm being so impacted, but it's not too bad. Put on your sunscreen, take your baths if you can, soak your body, and also just go out into nature if you can. And when you're there, really appreciate anything beautiful you see it as a reflection of yourself, because it really is. It's a reflection of you, like this beautiful black bird with these orange I guess he wanted to say something. This beautiful black bird with these orange tipped wings is a reflection of me, because we are all connected, you see. If you see something beautiful, then just take it as that is you. Give yourself compliments, because it's all true and it's all fully healed right now. Nine of Cups. See? Ultimate wish fulfillment. I'm gonna call this baby black baby. This black bird. Nine of Cups, ultimate wish fulfillment, as clarified by black baby. Okay, so that's your message. Celebration. Four of Wands, which is the marriage card, unity. That's your messages, Divine Feminine. Okay, so now the Divine Masculine. Man, a song. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. It was made by, what's her name? Mama. Big Mama. I forget, the original song was made by this black woman, and then it was recently redone by Doja Cat. And she's like, you ain't nothing but a dog. I get it. I understand. You ain't the man, you ain't a man. I feel like with this coming out for the divine masculine has faced a lot of like doubt and hate from the outside world, like people telling them like, you sorry, you ain't about nothing. You know, for the people who are divine masculines who identify as men, being told that, you know, you're not a man, you know, you can't, like a lot of like doubt, like a lot of like hate, and telling them that they like not worth nothing and they're not good enough, and just messages like that, like a lot of hate, a lot of negative talk. I would even say bullying on the divine masculine. I feel that even if people aren't like verbally telling them this, I saw 133, they're getting these thoughts sent in by probably like negative energies and programs. I've always felt like that. Like when you go, I see the crane flying. When you go out into certain areas, those areas carry and hold energies, and it's 2 cranes now. Oh my God. I've never seen that happen. I go to parks all the time. I've never seen like these 2 cranes like flirting with each other. Oh my God. I don't want to move my camera because then it's gonna be. Are they mating? I've never seen this in my life. What the world? Hold on. That's crazy. One of them just flew right here. Hold on, I'm gonna get the camera so I don't look crazy. Hopefully I got it in the camera. That's crazy. As I talk about the divine masculine energy. I don't know if you can see that. The cranes, the white cranes, come along and start 333 rendezvousing. I just saw the 2 of Cups too. So I feel that the divine masculine is having a lot of desire and feeling a need to go mess with the divine feminine, you know what I mean, like in a flirtatious way. But as I was saying before, I think the reason that I got interrupted is because that's all done with. All the spaces that have been, or the entities, you know, that have been attacking the divine masculine and making them kind of insane and feel weak and feel like they aren't able to do what they're supposed to do, keeping them in like that 3D reality, material reality state of mind where they've been told, and they keep teaching themselves that they aren't worth anything, so they have to constantly go and work and prove themselves, like that, which we all have inside of us. I know I definitely have instincts like that, you know, keep me working and working, try to do this and do that, and it takes you from being connected 444 to spirituality, from messages from your truth, is that you are always already abundant and all the time, and so you don't need to go out and get anything. You don't need to fight anything, you know, in terms of like fighting for some sort of power or title or position or ranking. 511 High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, it's like their connection to their psychic abilities and their intuition in reverse, blocked for a long time. I'm feeling here with this connection to the third eye, and then even the Knight of Cups in reverse. The hand, the palm, and the moon. The moon is a lot about like self-conscious thoughts, negative thought patterns and forms, anxiety, stress. And now with the High Priestess here, she's using it to her benefit. She's using it to empower her, taking back control, authority over the mind, and using it to be a weapon, weaponized if need be, for protection and defending, and also for alchemization, I feel, and creating. A lot of emotional blocks for the Divine Masculine, I feel, are being cleared. I feel like I'm hearing like the emotional blocks, what I just saw with these two. I'm hearing swans. I know swans are very important for twin flames, but I'm pretty sure these were cranes. The masculine might have been, what is it? Their emotional blocks stopped them from acting like physically. Once the two are in union, like the water and the earth makes mud, I don't know, like they're able to flow in a grounded sort of way. I feel like the masculine might have had difficulties being balanced. For me, I've definitely had trouble balancing like too much work, especially when I was in college. Like I would just grind. Oh look, Nine of Pentacles here. Nine of Pentacles is all about like the plants that you planted for like a long time ago are finally like bulbing. They're finally like, what's it called? Blooming. I feel like the Divine Masculine, even though I do feel like sometimes the work we do here is silly and pointless. You know, all these little things we do to try to get money and certified because we have to. I don't like it. I'm very annoyed. Ask anybody who talked to me. You know, although it's silly, I do feel like they were kind of trapped, Divine Masculine, and not able to even reap the benefits of that hard work to the fullest extent. Like putting in so much hard work and it's still not producing any crops. And I feel like with the doors open, clear blue skies, everything healed, everything coming out, all the suffering and pain coming to a conclusion, bada bing, bada boom, God, spirit, their higher selves, the true Divine Masculine. And what I mean by that is like when you say Divine Masculine, a lot of times in the past our masculine energy has not been divine. I don't think. A lot of toxic masculinity being presented in all of us, and so that's what I mean by true Divine Masculine, is gifting themselves the bloom, being blessed by the universe. So Divine Masculines at this time may be coming after and as all these things are healed and clean. I just saw this larger dark gray bird land coming into more financial prosperity, and just to go with these dogs barking, to go further than that, abundance, being able to have stuff in the material, because I feel like the Divine Masculine, more so than the Divine Feminine aspect of all of us, or energies of all of us, is about physical, material things. And I feel like that was and is a huge part of the Divine Masculine energy. Not just these two birds just pooped. Has not been able to fulfill that role as the grounder, as the earth, or as the physical energy. And now it is. Loyalty with these dogs barking. Maybe you'll see them in the camera in a little bit. Just being able to speak. I feel like a lot of difficulty also with verbally speaking out loud, because I get a lot of psychic messages from my Divine Masculine in my telepathic mind. but not so much verbal communication, like expression of the emotions and, you know, just themselves hasn't been able to be revealed, I think, to the extent that they would like. Okay, we'll do this one and this one and this one. So the Hanged Man is a card that I've been getting a lot. The Hanged Man has come out so much. The Hanged Muse. I love how it's, you know, gender fluid or neutral in these cards. And then again, that representation of the third eye, that connection with the spiritual world, you know, and that is divine union. That's heaven on earth. That is heaven, you know, when you connect the physical material world to the abundance of spirituality or divinity, you know, holiness. I don't know how many words. That's heaven on earth. So I feel like if the divine masculine, if you know, think of a certain person as your divine masculine, or the divine masculine within you has been in a hanged man position or even hermit mode, a lot of time to themselves, not saying much, it's because they've been grounding and connecting and bringing in union between the divine masculine, divine feminine within themselves. Okay, so it's been good. It's been annoying a little bit, but it's been good. You know, I'm very impatient, so any of this waiting, I'm just like, no. But this is, I'm even hearing with this ivy, like how ivy comes from like the roots of the earth and goes upward, up the house. And I feel very much that, like, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Okay, left me alone. I don't know what that was. I learned that if I do this, like tap my fingers and like ask the bugs to leave me alone, 80% of the time they will. It don't work for all the bugs, like gnats. I think I said this before, like gnats, they don't be want to listen. But yeah, I think buzzing in my ear. I feel like the house in this metaphor has been the divine feminine, her womb, you know, her heart, or even the earth, and the divine masculine has been like, I don't know, inverted into this state of like the ivy, where they can't talk and express themselves like as like a human person coming into the house. So the best they could do is ivy, and the divine feminine this whole time has been trying to get rid of the ivy because it's covering the house. And it's like, that's what I was saying about not resisting it. And then the divine masculine, the ivy, can see that it's okay, you know, to come out, and they'll stop their fighting too, because they're one and the same, divine masculine, divine feminine, you know, two parts of the same whole. And now we have a clean, clear house. I hope that makes sense. I've been getting a lot of imagery or references to Beauty and the Beast, but also like Peter Pan, that kind of war between the Peter Pan, like Wendy wanting the Peter to grow up, and Peter wanting to like run away in Neverland forever. And it's like that kind of fight is ending, as you know, all around you things are changing, things are coming out. I hope that you have been feeling less of the suffering, or like when things do happen and things do trigger you, I hope that you've been seeing how it doesn't break you down as something would have. I think you should take a lot of pride in that, because you've come very far. Divine masculine. The Knight of Pentacles. It was in reverse. And I feel like that message, why I'm laughing, is because the Knight of Pentacles is known for being the slowest horse. And again, horses, as I mentioned, for the divine feminine, the slowest knight to come. And with it being in reverse, like they're saying, I'm not being slow this time. Like I'm bringing the full chariot, which, you know, takes a lot of time, but I'm coming very fast now, I feel, with this Knight of Materials is what the divine masculine is saying. I also had like a vision the other day. These puppies. Hello, puppy. I had a vision the other day where I saw myself like covered in like this black skin, like this color. I know I'm already black, but like not brown black like I am, but like black skin. It was so cool, and I was hearing and being told like this was like divine, like this was a divine skin of like the warriors, like holy warriors, and they wear this skin. You're identified, like you're very much respected. It reminds me of Woman King, like how it was very sacred. They're warriors, they're soldiers. It's not in the way that soldiers are here, where they are, you know, very much willing to overlook the humanality or human aspect of other humans for the greater good, or you know, for whatever the justified cause is. It's these soldiers are very much in touch with the law of one, very much in touch with source, spirit, God, and loves, you know, even their, and probably especially their enemies. That's what I mean by these type of divine soldiers. It's the returning of that. It's no more of falling for this trap of like other people are your competition, or other people have, you know, like this disconnect of something unknown being across somewhere foreign or whatever. No, you know, you understand the other side because you've been there before. And the color black, I feel, is very important in representing that, as we know about the Black Panther, who only defends, only protects their territory. And that's what I feel like, that rather than like being this outcasted soldier who's outside of their home and being told by this higher up command that they need to go and fight these other people, and you just being like, oh yeah, sure, I'll go, because you don't know where you are. The Black Panther, the black horse, or me in my black skin, represents, in my vision, represents defending your home and not defending what some outside source tells you to defend, but also doing it in a mature and higher perspective kind of way, you know? Lastly, or maybe not lastly, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So if you can see, geez, I'm trying to keep my hand on this so it don't blow away. As you can see, we have material, the Hanged Muse, which is, you know, usually in the traditional one tied to a tree, but even with these pyramids here, it's still earth, and the Muse man, the Hanged Man, is of earth material, and then material. So divine masculine is very much coming into abundance of a very sacred kind, and I'm hearing this time they won't take it for granted, and also will understand the importance of what they have. Because I feel like, as I said before, a lot of manipulation, a lot of interference with the divine masculine's mind. They weren't able to perceive or even know what to do when they were handed gold or the Ace of Materials, Pentacles. I'm seeing in my mind now, like a man and a woman, just switch the genders up, but I'm seeing now a man and a woman, and the man getting the woman of his dreams and being like, I don't know what to do. This couple of birds here, because they don't know who they are, they don't know where they come from, they don't, you know, a lot of times they don't have fathers to be a good representation of what a divine masculine looks like. And so they kind of just like freeze sometimes, or it takes them a lot of years to know how to treat the divine feminine, which would just be a reflection how they should treat themselves. That old blueprint is gone, and a new one with this ace new. This ace, a new one is being birthed, and new patterns, new blueprints are being made. Blueprint is, you know, the album by Jay-Z, who is divine masculine. And I'm also being called to say that it's a returning to how things originally were between the man and the woman. Again, you know, just take it outside of genders or switch genders, however, because it's just energy. How things used to be between the divine masculine and feminine, but also creating newness so that this won't happen again. Hope that makes sense. Okay, so now we'll be getting cards for the divine union. Probably not that many because I'm tired, or I'm not tired, but like my nose. Okay, so what we like to say, sacral chakra on the bottom of the deck, which is the passion, the creation, woman holding a coin. So grounding, giving gifts to the divine feminine. La 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 la, la da da da, ba 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 da da da. I'm yelling it louder. How many times have I kicked you out of here? What's the song? It's like, please don't leave me. By Pink. I love Pink. I need to listen to her new album. Please don't leave me. Always say how I don't need you, but it's always gonna come right back to this. Please. Alright, this one. Look, yin and yang. So the message about divine union is divine union. I've been talking about yin and yang, or yin yang, for a while now. Like, it keeps coming up over and over. Let me take a picture. I'm hearing to take a picture for the screensaver. I hope it worked. The number 22. I love the number 22. It's been very important for me. Definitely, if you see number 22, think union, think the merging, the collaboration, the homecoming, Beyonce homecoming of everybody who need to come home. I talked about the house and the Ivy this whole time. Coming home, Ivy Park, like I said, it's a park in Texas. That's where Beyonce is from, and that's why she named the company after this. Like, that park represents this feeling of home, coming home, a returning, but also a remodeling or uplifting. Like, that's what I was saying before. It's like returning home, but also tearing down the whole house and then building a new one, which was a message I got, was it Friday? In a post I did on Instagram about uprooting a nice tree but replacing it with a more magnificent tree. It's that feeling. So yeah, I'm even seeing imagery in my head of like these old like buildings from the past, like in the major cities like New York and London and stuff like that, where you have these old buildings and we prize them and we praise them. But also, you know, we have to tear those down because what they represented. Like, think about the times when those buildings was made. Like, Black people wasn't even allowed, in those buildings except for like to clean, and like just a whole bunch of racism and sexism is what those buildings stand for. So it's like returning home to that past, but also got to get rid of it. And I'm hearing now, I didn't even know this, but I got alerted to this with the Stone of Destiny by Ramona Lappin. She did a post, and I was researching, and the reason that the Stone of Destiny is coming about, the Stone of Scone, I believe, is because King Charles, and it was saying King Charles as the new monarch. And I thought that was so interesting because monarchy, we all know that's what goes on in the UK, but this is a man like being the new monarch. So it's like coming home, returning King Charles, but also something new. No more like of a woman, bless Queen Elizabeth's soul. Yeah, it's a huge bird here. Coming. It's a huge bird. It's a big bird. Like, probably like my arm's length of wings just flew over here. So it's like returning home, but with a new 44, with a new blueprint. King Charles, man who would normally represent a patriarchy, is the new monarchy. There's like a bug on my phone. I don't know what kind of bug this is. Move. Can you go away? Where's my spray? I don't want to make you leave, but please leave. Please. I don't want to spray you. But I feel like, hopefully ain't no bugs on me. I feel like that was a sign, even this weird bug. It looked like I don't know, like a crab. Like, look up the spiritual meaning of a crab. A sign that what I'm saying is the truth. And I also feel like the truth, like the real truth, the universal truth, is coming out, that you are God, you always were, and everything was always going to be okay in the end. And if it's not okay, then it's not the end, because what the end is a new beginning of something way more magnificent and bright than before. Something more abundant than before, more freeing than before. Hey, love bugs, I see y'all. Okay, and really don't feel like it's much else, but let's just do this one got clipped under like the deck by this box by the Muse, which also was representing the divine masculine, and this card was like left down of the man holding the heart. So I feel like this is the last message of the last, whatever you see throughout your day is a message about the divine union, but it's a huge sign, man holding a heart, that the divine masculine is stepping up within all of us, is returning with new blueprints, new codes to the divine feminine, who has new codes and new blueprints of empowerment, remembering who she is, clarity, I feel. And I also feel like wildest dreams, like beyond, this is more than just the physical union between, divine masculine, divine feminine. This is like abundance returning, and being renewed, restored, reclaimed. Like, I don't know, I just get this feeling of like in movies, what was it? Sanaa Lathan movies, I love Sanaa Lathan, where it's like the rom-coms and you go on after the breakup and you live your life, and then one day they come back and they're on your doorstep. The Notebook, Rachel McAdams and Ryan Gosling have been like in my face representing this. Like, you didn't ever think that it was gonna happen, and then it happened. Like, this huge event and more, okay? So this has been your spiritual download reading with me, Queen Sensitivity. Take a picture. I hope these pictures being taken. I don't know how to do stuff. I didn't get my eyebrows done, feel free to donate if you would like. I have the donation link below. Please subscribe. Leave a comment if you resonated with this. Follow me on Instagram if you don't already. If you do, and you can subscribe to me on here, thank you. Be sure to check out my community post on YouTube too, because it's I do a lot of downloads, information, especially recently, that are very organic and of like the moment. But ultimately, this car was on top. Ultimately, just trust yourself and know that the show is ending only for the whole play to end with these scripts that we read over and over. We can go outside and go home. The show is ending so we can go home and be done. Victory. I'm hearing now of pregnancy. If somebody is pregnant and you're worried, it's gonna go well. You know, victory, victory, victory. And that child is blessed. Your inner child is blessed. Yeah, let this be in the back or the front of your mind in times of stress, doubt, and worry. Victory! Victory! I got the victory, the sweet, sweet victory in Jesus. It's like that song. I don't know who that's by. Yeah. Okay? 1444. 28, 20, 22, 45. You see these numbers, that's a sign. But yeah, all right, I'll let y'all go. I'm excited. Bye.